Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Okay, so this is another, I'm not sure if it's a training video or an instructional video, but it's still an educational video, so you might say training how to make a sandwich. So, I know we haven't done a training slash instructional video for a very long time. Maybe I'll do it for this year and probably do more of these kind of videos. So, if that makes sense to you. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. Now, let's get into making a sandwich. Let's go.
The sandwich is practically an American institution. It is a basic essential for lunch boxes, parties.
Parties? You don't use sandwiches for well, maybe you do, but not that much nowadays. You just use crisps or baguettes. Baguettes are different to sandwiches, and you are having a baguette. A baguette is a different, as I said before, about, I don't know, 1 second ago. I said it's different to a sandwich. And it looks like, changing the subject, you are drinking alcohol. I know you're drinking alcohol, but guess what? I know it's supposed to be, I don't know, Capri Sun or something, but you look like you're drinking alcohol and you're a kid, and kids are not supposed to drink alcohol. What is going on? I didn't put that in the video. I wasn't in the 1950s. So, back in 1950s, kids are drinking alcohol. But it's not the Victorian times or whatever. So I have no idea what's going on. But anyway, maybe we just get into how to make a sandwich, because that's what training videos slash instructional videos are all about. Knowing how to do this, knowing how to do that. So maybe we won't judge about that one yet. So yeah.
And picnics. As far as these boys are concerned, well, hamburgers and hot dogs are their idea of a really good meal. But there are sandwiches and sandwiches.
Sandwiches and okay, let me just get this straight. Sandwiches and sandwiches are different to a sandwich and a sandwich, and a sandwich is different to a sandwich and a sandwich. This doesn't make any sense, does it? Back in 1950s, did you know that sandwiches are different to a sandwich, baguettes are different to a hamburger, and do you know that kids drink alcohol? I don't like the 50s now. You born in the 50s? I don't know how you survived. All this stuff against the law. But for some reason, you decided to drink alcohol or decided to get burgers. Well, burgers and baguettes and sandwiches and sandwiches and sandwiches and all that kind of thing is okay, obviously. But for some reason, back in 1950, did you know that kids are not allowed to drink juice, Coke, or I don't know, all this kind of good energy drinks? No, they drink alcohol because back in 1950s, that's what they do. This doesn't make any sense. I think when it comes to this stage and age of 2022, when I react to these old videos, back in those days it made a lot of sense. But to me and to you guys, back in those days, it's rubbish. Nothing makes any sense. But anyway, let's go back to watching this video. See what I mean? I'm a chatterbox. You know? What's up with this next scene again? I'm sorry, but you can't see what I'm on about, but what's up with this next scene?
When Sally Gasco and her mother bring guests home for a late snack after a movie, they have something special in the way of a sandwich in mind. Sally calls it tuna rarebit. Let's watch how she makes it.
See what I mean? She doesn't speak because back in 1950s most girls never speak that much than nowadays. But nowadays, sadly, we have to actually forget that segment. But seriously, I'm not taking you seriously, this instructional educational film, because you know why? Because you got funny hair, funny clothes, and you look like you're spreading whatever that's supposed to be. It looks like you're spreading why are you putting medicine in your sandwiches? Like there's literally medicine. Why is 1950s a thing? Why? Just tell me why. Why does this make no sense? This makes no sense. No sense. It's all bizarre.
This is a sandwich for forks, an open-face creation, in other words, with a cheese, milk, and tuna fish mixture on top.
Open-faced creation. This because when you make a sandwich, kids, and what I do as well, I make a sandwich. We make a sandwich, and that represents creating faces. And now I have no idea what is this to do with anything to make a sandwich. What it is, but it's actually making it clear, but not necessarily in the right order. It's clarity, but at the same time, it's not clarity. Clarity is just a new word from my head. But I'm so glad that you're still alive, people who was born in the 1950s, because if I was born in the 1950s, I'll be dead. Because I have medicine that is not my medication, and then I get ill, and then I die because you're giving me a sandwich that has your medicine in it. How is this video a thing anymore? How is this video a thing? How is this Why is this making no sense? Seriously. What the... Okay, wake up, Craig. Okay. Yeah, that's clearly medicine. It's not the Branston, it's not Marmite, it's medicine. Because medicine doesn't really have labels on it. Because the doctor gives you medicine, and I already know, but this is all bizarre. I can't stand this anymore, kids and guys. Please tell me when this video is getting a little bit more realistic wise and more kid friendly, because I'm worried if you're gonna have one of those sandwiches, you'll be dead or probably ill because you're eating mainly other people's medicine. I said that, and I'm telling the truth. I'm not making it up as I'm going along. I know, because there's a medicine jar right there. Right there. Seriously, I don't know what's going on anymore. I think I need a break.
The basis will be rye bread, Mother's idea. She found that the spicy caraway flavor made a good contrast to the bland fish and cheese. Sally puts a cube, about a square inch, of butter into the top of a double boiler. A little butter finds its way into a great many dishes in this kitchen, not only for flavor, but as a blending agent. Part of the trick to entertaining unexpected guests is keeping on hand certain generally useful foods. One of these is cheese of an easy melting type, which Sally is going to use as a base for the rarebit. To speed the melting, she cuts this into slices in the milk and butter mixture, while Mother butters the bread.
You said you're gonna put the butter in the pot. You did that, and then you said you're doing something else. But really, that's milk. Do you know what you're actually doing? You're not giving a great example for anything at the moment. You're not giving a great example for kids drinking alcohol. You're not giving a great example how to make a sandwich because you're getting medicine in other sandwiches that make other people ill. And now you're not giving a good example how to put this in because you've done the wrong ingredient. You're stupid. Big brain me, small brain you. Not you guys, but back in 1950s, you were thick.
The simmer flame keeps the water boiling gently while the cheese is melting, so that Sally can go on to other tasks. She adds the canned chunk-style tuna fish, and notice that she uses a wooden spoon to avoid discoloration of the mixture.
I'm not sure about you, but kids don't really do this. Only old people do this because they're used to the 1950s crazy monstrosity version of making a sandwich. Because I was brought up with getting simple things like, I don't know, cheese, tomato, lettuce, tuna, not boiling up some kind of, I don't know, sandwich, juice, milkshake, actually, I don't want to know, but this is so bizarre. I'm not going to put it to the Weird and Bizarre series because it's a training video. But maybe you can check out the icon up here or here. I'm not sure because I'm gone crazy as well. I don't know which side it is, but you can check out the Weird and Bizarre series on this channel. And it's totally fine that this is making me having a headache. Yes, a headache. I'm not. Listen, guys, this is supposed to be an easy thing to do. Make sandwiches, and now they're making some kind of weird milkshake, or not milkshake. That way is a milkshake because you put milk in it, but you put other weird, bizarre things in it. I don't know how you do it in the 1950s, like that, obviously. But I don't know how you do it. I don't know why you do it. Why? I don't know why you do it. But we people, we do it normally. But usual, normal things in a sandwich, yeah? Not supposed to do it on the hob and butter way. Why are you doing it on a actually, I don't really want to know because I just want to do another reaction video. I really want to react to something a little bit more normal. But back in 1950s, as I said before, it's a weird time to make sandwiches because nowadays, as I said before, I think that nowadays sandwiches we just put anything we want in them that is alright and not weird. But these people from the 1950s are slightly weird. Not because of what they look like, well, they are weird what they look like, but also what they're doing. And I'm wondering if they're on planet Earth or on another planet. I'm slightly worried by now. Seriously, I'm worried. I'm worried. Worried. People nowadays, they don't know how to make a sandwich. And then I tell the parents, is it alright if I put all this sort of thing in a whisker on the hob? And then they get all burnt and then we go on fire and everything and we have a tragic accident and then and we put it in the sandwich and it gets all burned. This is how you know how. All these people know how to make sandwiches, but not now. No! How can kids make a sandwich? How can... Oh my god! Why do I have to react to this video? It's so stupid! Well, not the video, but these people are so stupid. They don't know how to make a simple sandwich. A sandwich.
Although the tuna rarebit is fairly substantial food in itself, it is a good idea to add something for variation in color and texture. Mother is making a salad dish: celery, radishes, olives, and pickles. Sally adds potato chips to the menu. They used to be exclusively picnic fare, but they've joined the host of useful accessory foods which make entertaining so much easier and more fun for teenagers.
Did you hear that, guys? Fun for teenagers. It's not fun. It's weird. Even teenagers, we find this weird. We don't find this funny. We don't find it fun. We find it really bizarre. But don't worry. Back in 1950s, in the 1950s, we enjoyed this bizarreness. But now, it's weird. It's too weird to cope. It's too weird to cope. We can't cope with this weirdness. Just saying, we just can't cope. We don't find it funny. We don't find it amusing. Or maybe we do. But weirdly enough, we find it interesting to watch though. So, I'm so glad I'm not born in the 1950s. Same with you. Okay, let's continue.
The bread was toasted quickly in the broiler, and the rarebit is nearly ready to serve. Let's see. What will be the beverage? Mother thinks she'll give the guests a choice of Coke or milk. When you can offer guests a choice easily, it's a gracious gesture. Now it's time to serve. 2 slices of toast are neatly arranged on each plate, and the filling, or perhaps we should say covering, goes on top. Sally knows you should serve cream dishes with extra caution. An effective carelessness here is no asset. Mother is a great believer in the aesthetic value of parsley, and of course it's good to eat, too. Now a touch of Tabasco.
For a second there, I thought you said tobacco. What? I'm slightly worried. I know I said before I'm worried, but now I'm more worried that not only you're putting medicine in sandwiches, but are you putting tobacco? What? No, you're not. They're not really putting tobacco in, but once you said it, but maybe my hearing's getting a little bit less clearly, probably. But what the hell is going on with this instructional video? I think I need a moment. Actually, I can't go away, but I feel like I need a break from watching these videos. I'm gonna cry. No, seriously, I'm really worried about our people having sandwiches with odd things in it. Now this is making me feel uncomfortable watching it.
Now a touch of Tabasco for color and a taste surprise. And there's tuna rarebit a la Sally Gasco. As we said, there are sandwiches and sandwiches. A wise young homemaker using good techniques and equipment and a little imagination can turn a sandwich into festive fare.
Imagination! Oh, we're not having imagination, are we? You are making the imagination up, so we have the weird imagination that you created. So it's not really us that's imagining it. Well, we are, but you're making us doing it. You're making us doing it. You're making us do it. I know I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to make me into trouble, and you're trying to make other people into trouble. Wow, you are horrible. Absolutely horrible. How dare you? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video. That's the end, thankfully. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying these videos, ish, because I'm trying to be interesting, but at the same time I'm trying not to be too over the top. But anyway, thank you very much for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next training instructional video, I'm not sure. So, where's the end credits? I feel like this video messed me up a little bit. I need a break. Seriously, I need a break. Where's the end credits? Do it now.